I've got another yap to yap about. It's called Faith in Action. Faith in Action. I heard from a preaching before that faith without action is dead. You can have all the faith in the world, but if you don't put that into action, then what good is the faith? What good is the believing if you don't embody that belief? What good is your love for someone if you don't show it? What good is your love for someone if you don't tell them, if you don't show it every day, right? That's why they say words speak louder than actions, because it does. It does. So many things happen up here that live here and die here. But we don't live here. We don't die here in our heads. No. Many things begin, many things happen, many epiphanies. But even philosophy, that's highly associated with thinking. It's a practice that implies embodiment. To philosophize is not just to think about something, it's to embody the search for truth, right? The truth is only so good as how you embody it. How will you live out the truth? That's part of the philosopher duty. That's part of our duty as people who believe in things, whatever it may be. You can't it's not enough that you just believe in something. You gotta put your money where your mouth is. You gotta face the music. And sometimes that it's hard. Sometimes that belief gets tested. Sometimes that belief shakes. We get shaky. We're human beings. Of course we get hesitant. Of course we get anxious. Of course we overthink things. That's just not it's just in our nature to be that way. And so first of all, I don't think we should guilt ourselves or beat ourselves up for that. But we need to remember and remind ourselves that I still have every right to do it scared. I still have every right and every agency and everything, every power I need to do it nonetheless, because I know it's what I believe in. It's what I believe is right. Even if it feels wrong, I know it's right. I'm gonna do it because I know that that's. Whoa. This is what we're here. Sorry. Random YouTube video played. What I know is right. I will do it because I know that that's the right thing to do. And I'm a religious man. I'm a spiritual man, and I I believe in God. And the beautiful thing is that it's what's right. My definition of right is what I think God would want, and I don't even have to think about myself anymore, because what God wants for us is to be loving, right? Love is patient, love is kind. There's that verse in Corinthians. That's what God wants us to be. It's in his commandments, it's in his word, right? That's what God wants us to be. And so I don't have to question whether this thing is right for me. I just have to ask if this is right in his eyes. And if I think that it is, even a little bit, then maybe I'm on the right path. And I don't know. I am under the impression mostly that human beings have no idea what they're doing. There's just some people who do it more confidently than others. And so I know there's this anxiety in all of us. There's this need to perform, there's this need to be seen, there's this need to feel loved and appreciated and all of that. But I'm just gonna go back to the simple fact that faith without action is dead. If there's something that we think we need to do, something that's hard, scary, but necessary, then I think it's time to start thinking about doing it. And when you've thought all that you can think about, the important thing now is to do it, right? Father Fiola's, sorry, philosophy. Lundagin mo, baby. You can learn about swimming all you want through a presentation, but you'll only learn so much until you jump in the water and swim. You might drown, yes, that's why we're all scared of stuff. Because we might this, we might that, we might, we might. We might also float, and we might also learn, and we might also succeed, and we might also push ourselves further, right? So never let that go. Never let the positives go. If you're just gonna overthink about all the negatives, also try to overthink about how many ways this could go right. Lundagin mo, baby. Just really gotta take this the leap of faith, right? Kapag nasabi ang lahat ng masasabi, ang importante ay hindi masasabi, magagawa lamang. Sometimes it's hard, but deep down we know that it's right. And that's enough. The harder right over the easier wrong. And if we start to live by that, then maybe we're on the good path. Yeah, that's it.